Hello, everybody. It is Monday, and what is it? Today is the 4th, and I know that I missed putting out content on Sunday, but Sunday was not a good day. After having 4 teeth extracted and all of that stuff, and dealing with all of that, and having to deal with a flare and all that nonsense. It was just, I think I slept most of the day. So anyway, I decided I needed to take care of me and take a break. So today, I am going to be uh, unboxing an order that I got from Yarn Snob, and they were running a Black Friday sale, so I got some pretty good deals on the yarn that I did purchase from them. And for those of you who may not know them, they do hand-dyed yarn and make some absolutely beautiful yarn, and they are the home of the original Powerball, like this over 1,000 yard ball of beautiful, deliciously soft and gorgeous yarn. And I did not pick one up, but I did get a couple of hanks from them so that I could share them with you. And I got a wide variety of colors and whatnot so that I could I don't know, either give them away, put them in mystery boxes, keep them for myself, or whatever it is that I decide to do with them. So, for those of you who are OG Ohana members, welcome back. And thank you for coming back. And for those of you who are new, thank you for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. Hopefully by the end of this video, I will have earned your approval by hitting that subscribe button. And if you could please watch the video from beginning to end, that will help me out tremendously. It helps with the algorithm and help my videos get out there. And the other thing is not only if you could, if you are not a subscriber, or like I like to call you Ohana members or family members, if you could also leave a thumbs up or a like, and then also leave a comment, even if it's just a smiley face or a heart or whatever it is. That would be fantastic. That also helps with getting my videos out there, because this girl needs as much help as I can possibly get. A couple of things that I wanted to address. There were a couple of things, a couple of questions that were asked in a couple of my other videos that I put out there when I showed my craft video or my crafting area. So these cubes I got from Amazon, and so I got you can buy them, I think, in sets of 6 and I think 12. I'm not sure if there's any more. I'll see if I can find the link. I'll put the link in the description box below. And then the printer, that printer is it's a Canon printer. It's super inexpensive. I think it's less than $50. And because I'm not the type of person to be like, yes, I'm gonna spend like $100, because a lot of times when you buy printers, the ink actually ends up being way more expensive than the actual printer is. So normally what I do is I buy a Wi-Fi printer so that I can print from my phone or my laptop, or my rest of my family can use it and stuff like that. And then the ink I can buy an off-brand. So like you can go to Staples or Office Depot or even Walmart and essentially buy the same ink for half the price, because I took a look at Walmart because my printer needs more black ink. And when I took a look at the Canon ink, it's like $30 just to replace the ink. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more searching to get more ink to replace the ink that I have. So those were the questions that I had in the comments on my previous videos. So so for those of you who don't know who I am, this is my channel. We talk about yarn. I do unboxings of mystery boxes. I talk about different kinds of yarn that I find out there. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. My husband is having some problem. He's got a really bad toothache, so I had to rush and try to get him in to see our dentist to have his tooth looked at. So that was him texting to let me know that he left work and is hopefully he'll be able to get that remedied. So anyway, so I also do live resin pours, which I keep saying this, I know. I'm hoping to be able to do that here sometime soon, because I really want to be able to do so, even if it's just something, fairly small, where I pour a couple of small items, because I know how much you guys enjoy that. We also discuss self-care, mental health, and then also chronic pain and chronic illnesses, because I deal with both. And for those of you who deal with those things as well, I know that you guys like having a safe space like my channel to be able to come to see a familiar, friendly face, so that you don't feel judged, and to say, hey, I have an advocate that understands where I'm coming from. So that's kind of where this channel is as far as that goes. So anyway, so we are going to go ahead and jump right in and take a look at what I picked up from Yarn Snob. So so I got in the bag that I got my yarn in, I got a sticky note here. Sticky notes, a pad of sticky notes says, "I'm a yarn snob." And this is their web address, and it's snobYarns.com. He makes the most unique and vibrantly colored yarn in so many different combinations you would not believe. So I took advantage of his Black Friday sale and picked up 4 hanks of different kinds of yarns. So let's see what I got. So I got 4. They were really great prices comparatively. And keep in mind, when we're talking about hand-dyed yarn, this is a small business, usually run by one person. And you have to remember that when you're buying from a small business. It's a one-person show usually, so they're the ones that do the marketing, they do the postage, they do the packaging, they do the actual making of said product. You know, they make all, you know, they make all of this kind of stuff. And so and then so when you when you are the person that runs these kinds of businesses, you're paying for that plus all the artistry that goes along with it. So the prices will be a little more expensive. And I know that not everybody can afford it. And so, and I get it. And so that's the other thing too, is I always say, when it comes to any, regardless if it's a small or a big business, sign up for their newsletters. You never know what kind of wonderful coupons that you can get, what kind of sales they're running, whether it's like surprise sales where you can get some really great prices on like crochet kits and knit kits. You can get it on, you know, like on cakes of yarn, just even like oops stuff. I mean, mystery bags. I mean, anything. So, I will always say sign up for their newsletters, because more than likely you will get, first off, you most of the time you will get a coupon when you sign up. Sometimes it's about 10 to 15%. And then after that, they'll send you newsletters to let you know kind of what's going on, what's coming up, and all that stuff. And then the other thing too is then, especially now, you will be able to get discounts on, you know, like since it's the holidays, sales for the holidays, like for, you know, if you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, or whatever it is, or if you don't celebrate any of those things, you can still take advantage of it. So sign up for the newsletters. You will be amazed at how much money you can save. So we're gonna take a look at the first one, the first thing that I purchased, which is so it says here, so the color, it says single 2. It's 100% superwash merino. It's 100-gram hank, 200 meters or 218 yards. And I like this because it is this gray color with this royal purple. And it is super squishy, and I mean the squishability is always a plus, and it is super soft. So I really like the way that this came out. So, you know, it's the gray, which then slowly turns into this like light purple, and then it goes to a deep royal purple. Okay, next is, this one is called, so this one I'm assuming, so it says OOK single, so one of a kind single. So this one is again 100% superwash merino. It's 100-gram hank, 97 meters, 160 yards. And then this one is a little bit more fun. It's black with this fantastic hot pink with a bluish purple in it as well. I think these two as contrasting would go well together. And then, sorry, my nose is really starting to itch. I don't know why. Okay, so now this one says single 1. And so you can see it says single one. I'll show you on the other ones. So this one says OOAK single, and then the other one says single 2. So I would have really liked to have been able to get a Powerball, but I just couldn't afford it. So we went this route. All right. So this one, like I said, is single 1. It's again 100% super wash merino, 100 gram hank, 200 meters, and 218 yards. And this one I really like because it's a very unique color. It's this peachy color, and then it goes to this light pink color, and my foot is falling asleep. And then again, it goes to a purpley pink color. What would this go well with? I think it would go. Black obviously goes well with everything. So these two I think would go great together. Now let's see. This one looks like it's a bulky. So if you can see there, this looks like a bulky. Sorry. This looks bulky. If you can see that there. This one looks like a DK. If you can see that. Also, this one looks like, I don't know. I'm no professional. You guys probably are better at with the like what is or isn't the size of said yarn. So this one also looks like a DK. I really like this color. I like unusual color combinations, mainly because I find that they somehow fit into, can fit into some sort of project that you may or may not be working on. And you might think, ew, I don't like that color. But you never know. It might enhance the project that you're working on. I know that like some people might not like brown, they might not like yellow or green, because I know that they aren't necessarily people's most favorite colors, but you never ever know how it'll enhance a project. That's always been my philosophy is that you might be working on a shawl or a hat or something like that, and you're like, it's missing something, and then you pick up something that's unusual as far as maybe a color that you don't necessarily like, and you're like, hey, if I add, say, a lime green to this hat that I'm working on, and that is what was missing. And so I always think of it as that. So but I really like this peach color. It's not necessarily a traditional peachy color, but it's more of a dark peach color, but I do like the way that this looks in combination with their purple / pink. And it's a light pink color, so I love the transition together. Okay, and then the last one, which is this one is definitely my favorite, so I saved the best for last. Again, it's 100% super wash merino, 100-gram hang, 400 meters or 437 yards, and the color is A1. And so I'll show you. It says A1 right there. And this one looks like a fingering weight. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And this one reminds me of an orchid. So these would be the leaves. And I know he has a line that's all like, I don't know if he grows your orchids. And it's funny because my grandfather, so my mom's dad, he used to grow orchids when he was alive. He had this like huge hothouse full of like a wide array of unusual orchids, and he would love them and care for them. And it was always amazing walking into his hothouse and seeing how many different orchids that he has or had. And they were always so beautiful. Each of them were so unique in so many different varieties of colors and color combinations. And I remember once when I was little, he was like and I don't remember what the name of the orchid was, but if I remember correctly, it was this pale yellow orchid, and it was this really small orchid, and I think it had like this reddish brown spots on them. And he said, take a smell of the flower and tell me what you smell. And so I, smelled the flower, and it smelled like buttered popcorn. I mean, how amazing is that? To think in nature you have a flower that smells like buttered popcorn. I found that just amazing and just so wonderful. And of course, it was a wonderful memory that I had with my grandfather. And I was very close with my grandparents, both sides, my dad and my mom's side. And each side gave me certain things as a part of my culture and made me who I am today. And so my grandfather on my mom's side, he gave me that portion. He had this wonderful green thumb. He grew orchids, and I mean, it was just rows and rows and rows of different kinds of orchids. And he would tell me like, this is this and this is this and this is this. And of course I couldn't ever, I don't know how he remembered them all, and every day in the morning he would get up and take care of each and every single one of them like they were his children. So this reminds me of him. So it reminds me, the green of the leaves, and then of course, the color of the actual bloom itself. So it goes from this baby pink or hot pink, whichever you want to call it, to this deep royal purple itself. So that's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of an orchid. I don't know if that's what his what his intent was, but this one is my favorite. So these are the 4 that I got. And all of these were on sale. And I think I got a pretty good price considering, that these are hand dyed yarns. And I don't know. I haven't quite decided what I will do. I know that some of them I will be giving away. and this one I'm definitely keeping for myself, but these I'm not sure. But keep an eye out on what you know, what I'm going to do with them. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will be coming back for more. There is something that I'm working on right now that is totally not yarn related at all, and I'm trying to learn this hula, and I actually used to, I did not, I never learned how to dance hula, but I did actually used to dance ballet for several years. So I'm hoping muscle memory from ages and ages ago will help me with that. So I am trying to learn this short little choreography, and will, once I have got it down pat, I will post it up as a short, because I know how YouTube is with music, because this is music from a Disney movie. And so yep, that I hopefully I don't make a fool myself. But anyway, yep, so that's pretty much it. I hope you have made it this far and have liked the yarn that I have picked out. And I hope to see you in my next video, which will hopefully be tomorrow. And then I have you guys started your Christmas shopping? I have things in my Amazon cart. I have not purchased anything. I am trying to make sure that I have everything that I want to purchase before I hit buy, because I don't want to have to do like several different purchases. But there are just a couple other people that I need to purchase things for. And then once I get them, and that's the nice thing about living where I live now, is that everything comes a lot faster. And so it's just a matter of getting the items, wrapping them up, and then shipping them off back to Hawaii. And then yeah, and then I don't know, we'll see what comes next. And then in the meantime, I'll be working on this, and I'm thinking about, excuse me, I'm thinking about possibly by the end of the week saying forget it as far as any sort of organization, and just picking out a couple of molds and saying we're just gonna do whatever, and make a couple of things, and so that it kind of will get me rolling as far as that goes, as far as organization, so that it'll force me to be like, okay, Nicole, you need to get your butt together and get things put away. So again, thank you everybody for sticking with me, and I hope to see you in my next video, because I've got some more stuff that's coming along, and more prizes for my birthday live, and then also for my Potiversary live. All of these things are coming down the pipe, and again, I hope that you guys will stick with me, even though I'm kind of like all over the place. So tell your friends, tell your family, send them on over, and tell them to visit my page, subscribe to my page, and give it a like, hit the notification button, and leave a comment, and let them know that all are welcome here, and we have fun. We have fun, right? We have lots of fun. Even though having 4 teeth extracted all at once was not fun, and I needed to rest. So until tomorrow, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.